His vertical passing game is good as anybody in the country. Do not sleep, of course, on what he can do with his legs. Michigan's entire prep is about building a pocket to try to prevent him from getting out of that pocket to make big plays the way he can off schedule.
Milrose symbolizes the improvement of this team. Played poorly against Texas, got benched, finally got going, but not even Nick Saban or his play caller Tommy Rees is certain that Milrose can make a lot more dynamic plays than mistakes. This is his first playoff game of his career.
Yeah, but you and I having a chance to meet with him with Holly yesterday, there was a confidence that you could feel that he's confident he can make the plays he needs to today.
He's come through in the clutch every time. We cannot wait for Michigan and Alabama to honor America. First, though, to the field. The University of Michigan marching band under the direction of Dr. Richard Fry for the playing of our national anthem. Today, it's been inspiring and cinematic. This setting has for about 100 years. What will happen today? Michigan and Alabama. This has been the Ram Trucks kickoff.
Everything we build is from the ground up. Every great idea, every crazy idea, every next idea. Every truck and everything in it. Everything you hear, everything you see, everything you feel when you drive it. We put everything we have into our trucks, so you get everything out of them. We're Ram. Trucks are what we do.
Lunch?
Yes, please.
That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
It is for our economy ultimate passengers who paid extra.
I'll just have water.
Okay, cash or card?
For water?
Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals,
We guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro.
check it out, made with titanium.
We do have free movies with the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use my iPhone.
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any popular plan. Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
Growing up, I watched the Rose Bowl. It's a blessing to be here. Gonna be one heck of a day.
You hear the crowd get louder. That's when you take that last deep breath.
I've been dreaming about the West Coast.
The road here is lined with legacies. The two winningest programs in college football history look to build on their own. The undefeated Wolverines dominated their way to a third straight semifinal.
Magic from Michigan.
We got to apex the mountain.
Big Ten champions for the third consecutive year. Who's got it better than us? No!
I've been dreaming about the West Coast.
The resilience of the Crimson Tide has defined its return to the playoff.
Time is now. Throwing a Hail Mary into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown.
Our team earned the right to be here.
Bama over the Georgia Bulldogs.
They were drawn here by dreams.
Where else would y'all rather be?
They could leave with the reality of a chance at a national championship.
This is it. We're here. Let's go!
I've been dreaming about the West Coast.
110th edition of this Rose Bowl game, one of the most anticipated Two programs that won more games than anybody, but have met a few times. Only 5 previous. Alabama has won 3 of the 5. The most recent was 19 Citrus Bowl. It was Michigan leading by 2 before Alabama dominated the second half to get the victory. Ram Trucks bringing you the series history between the Crimson Tide and the Wolverines. Michigan slight favorites at kickoff. This is T144. They surpassed 1,000 all-time wins this season, just 7 more than second place Alabama. These Maize and Blue faithful have waited a long time to see a Michigan team run on to this stage. 17 years. Seems hard to believe. Chasing their first championship in 26 years. Saban, of course, looking for his 8th national championship. He won his very first at Alabama right here over Texas. What do you think, Kirk? Perhaps a slight edge to Michigan fans in here? Closer to 50-50 than many Wolverines fans expected, I have to say.
Yeah, maybe 60-40 Michigan, but what a scene. What a scene. Got a different feel in the air.
Dallas Turner leading the Alabama captains out. It's big Trevor Keegan, the guard, and the Wolverine captains. Mikey Senra still on the left. It's a Big 12 officiating crew, and Michael Vandervelde is the referee to preside over today's coin toss.
Captains, congratulations on a successful season and for your selection to the 2024 College Football Playoff Semifinal at the 110th Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. My name is Michael Vandervelde. I'll be your referee today alongside my umpire, Mr. Robert Richardson. But more importantly, it's my honor to introduce to you today the Tournament of Roses president, Mr. Alex Agajanian.
Good luck, gentlemen.
And next, we have the Tournament of Roses Grand Marshal, Miss Audra McDonald. Thank you for being here, and thank you for presenting today's coin. Appreciate it. Gentlemen, today's coin features the logos of both teams. On this side, we have the Michigan Wolverines. And on the other side, we have the Alabama Crimson Tide. The winner of the toss will be determined by whichever team's logo is face up after landing on the ground. Alabama, you've won the toss. Defer, you'd like the ball. Which way would you like to kick?
With my tunnel.
So go ahead and get you back to that spot. You're gonna kick that way? Great. Alabama, they've won the toss, deferred their choice to the second half. Michigan will receive in the north end zone. Gentlemen, let's have a great ball game.
No surprise that Saban defers. We'll see J.J. McCarthy and this Wolverine offense on the field. Great to have both Holly Rowe on the Michigan sideline and Laura Rutledge on the Alabama side. And there's Laura with Nick Saban.
Thank you, Chris. Coach, what was your final message to your quarterback, Jalen Milroe?
It's the same message I've been having with him all the time, man. He just got to distribute the ball, do what he does, play within himself, and be the point guard on a team that helps other people make plays. And he does that. He's had a great week, so we're encouraged by what he's been able to do.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
To Holly with Jim Harbaugh.
Well, Coach, you get the ball first. You've been out here warming up with your quarterbacks, pounding them on the shoulder pads. What's the message that you've been saying so they start fast right now?
Well, first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. And we're just ready to play, Holly. I mean, can't wait to watch our guys compete. We got the ball first, see if we can't get in rhythm here. If there's ever a game that's going to be one up front, I think this might be the one.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage, Kirk, the framework for these two quarterbacks, but ultimately McCarthy and Milroe will have a huge say in this one. Playing within yourself is what Saban wants Jalen to do. Easier said than done.
Yeah, especially early, right? Michigan really focused on a fast start. Remember, these last couple years in these playoffs have gotten away from them against Georgia and TCU.
All-time NCAA scoring leader Will Reichert to boot it away for Alabama, and the electric true freshman Samaj Morgan.
What's up, everybody?
Deep to return this.
Happy New Year. Hope your 2024 rang in with an excellent evening last night. Madness in the football landscape, both in college and pro football. What an absolutely great time. You know, I always lament the end of the football season because I love it so much, but also just incredible football getting played. So game just kicked off for me. 15 minutes in the first quarter. Probably going to be a little bit behind you guys if you're watching on something else, but I would love to hear what you have bets wise. I had, it was Alabama plus 2.5, and I decided to buy it up. I had an odds boost, so I bought the extra point and made it 3.5. So I've got Alabama plus 3.5, and I will certainly be looking to middle it. I actually think that Michigan has a chance to win this game. As I say that, J.J. McCarthy throws a pick on an ill-advised throw on his very first play. And my boy Sterling is pulling his hair out. I think overall Michigan's the better team. I think Bama's just more experienced in these moments. So I think Michigan has a good chance to pull it out here. Not if they make plays like this with J.J. McCarthy. Oh, my goodness. Was he out of bounds before he caught that, though? I don't think he can pick it if he was out of bounds before he caught it. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be their ball back. Yeah. Okay, so the ref is chiming in and saying it right now. He was out of bounds when he jumped. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It's illegal touching. Ooh, I don't know. Is his heel down? Is it? Kirk says it's down. Which means if he's considered an out-of-bounds player, the pass is out of bounds. It's just incomplete. Huge call. He was out of bounds. Wow. Wow. I mean, saved your life if you're Michigan. The absolute worst way to start this game. And the back part of his back cleat being out of bounds saved your life right there. So I never got to finish. Alabama plus 3.5. I bought it up. I had an odds boost, so I got even money on it. And but I'll be looking to middle with Michigan because I do think they're the better team, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win. I think these two teams are real close. I think we're in for a good game. I honestly think it's the night game that we're more likely to get a blowout in than this one, but we'll see. And Bama's going to get the ball here. Three passes in a row for J.J. McCarthy against a running team. Now, listen, I would tell you, don't run right into the teeth of that defense. That Bama defense is going to be tough to run on. But I also wouldn't have opened up with three straight passes for a team that's been so dominant running the ball. Already down to 1.5 for the Crimson Tide. Love to know what you've got money on for the game, over, under. If you bet the spread, how you feel about these two teams. You know, I don't. Alabama isn't the same Alabama that they've been in years past, which is why I said I think Michigan's a little bit better. But there you go. Huge sack. Michigan needed something, so that's beautiful. And how much do you want Milroe? Nice little play call there to give him an easy throw. But how much do you want Milroe just dropping back and ripping it? He's been better towards the end of the year, but I don't know. I'm just not totally comfortable on a 3rd and, 11, 12? You know, just sitting him back there and letting him rip, you know? Come on, fam. Who's in here? Tell me who you're rooting for. Who's your bets? Another sack. Yeah, Michigan absolutely needed it, and the defense just steps up and says, we are on your level. Don't forget it. You know what I mean? Come out, pick that gets taken back by J.J. McCarthy. You get a little bit lucky there. 2 incomplete passes thrown. And it feels like, you know, hey, you start that questioning in your head. Are we in the same league? Are we in the same realm? And Michigan defense comes out and absolutely slams the door. 2 huge sacks. And, he muffed it. Bama's football. Man, and after we say all that about Michigan's defense, they just make a bonehead play. And now you need them. Now you need them to make a stop. So hopefully all that juice that they created from that 3 and out has them hyped up a little bit here. What are you doing? And the field position was excellent too. I mean, you're at the 40. He's trying to catch that at the 40. Even if you just let it go and bounce, at worst you end up at the 25, you know? That's real tough. And something that we haven't seen any of both teams opened up with 3 passes. Finally, one of them runs the ball, and it's like, hey, I am an aggressive guy. You both run the ball better than you pass it. Run the ball. There you go. Milroe. Oh, you had the first down, and you kind of gave it up there. They gave it to him. Michigan with just a couple mistakes that, you know, yes, they've been in the playoff, but it hasn't gone well, and you wonder, you know, is the moment getting to them just a little bit? McCarthy with a bad throw, trying to run up, field that punt. Are they too eager to prove themselves and getting themselves into trouble? You know what I mean? All right, we'll take commercial breaks with them. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Still in a commercial here as we had a Michigan player down with injury. And like I said, to me, I'm just concerned that Michigan is a little bit overwhelmed right now. Couple bad decisions, and that doesn't mean the whole team's overwhelmed. Defense has played great on that first drive. But couple of bad decisions to start off here and huge plays, essentially two turnovers. One you just got lucky, got overturned. I really think you got to hold Alabama to 3. Put your offense back out on the field and try to just make sure you don't give up a touchdown and get too far away here. You don't want to be a little bit overwhelmed and then start feeling pressure. So I think this is a big one. Oh, wow. They took the first down away from him. Wow. And so that goes back to what I was saying about Milroe running that ball. He had the first down. He just had to dive forward. He had enough room there to get it. Decides instead to give it up and try to get around the defender. And the defender ends up stringing him out and getting him to run out of bounds short of the line to gain. So 3rd and 1. You're going to watch that in film and Saban's going to tell him, like, hey, man, just dive forward and get the first down, I don't need you running for a touchdown here. Bama converts 83% of 3rd and 3 or shorter. Wow. Wow. They stopped him. That is a generous spot. That's the second time that linesman has given them a real favorable spot. Linesman from the top of the screen. Show me that he got it, because I'm not so sure that he did. Try to get my camera right here. I don't think he did. But they're giving it to him. And those are near impossible to overturn. You're in that field goal line, though. Any yards they pick up here, there you go, right through the line for a touchdown. Forget the field goal. Crimson Tide strike first. Milkman, gotta be feeling good. Gotta be feeling good. Michigan with a couple mistakes already. Wonder how big the moment is, if it's too big for them. And Roll Tide takes advantage there with a touchdown. Michigan getting 5.5 right now, and I think that's fair. I'm going to wait here and see if I can get it to go up even maybe a little bit more if Michigan ends up punting on this drive. I'm okay with taking plus 3.5, plus 4.5, something like that for my middle. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with this Michigan offensive drive because, like I said, I think they're in a little bit of trouble here. Got to find a way to turn the momentum around. 9:41 left in the first quarter. And like I said, I think these two teams are pretty close. It's just one has a bunch of experience in big games like this and one doesn't. And when things start going wrong for you, first play of the game, I'll give them a lot of credit if they can stop that bad juju in their head. But believing matters. It's funny, and I'm sure Bama fans, particularly Milkman, are going to hate me bringing it up, but it reminds me a little bit of Tebow, because Tebow was not a good quarterback in the NFL, but for some reason everybody believed when he was on the field that they were going to find a way to win. Something stupid was going to happen, and they were going to have a chance to win the game. And it did over and over again. I mean, I was here working that, covering that, and it just stupid stuff kept happening to give them chances. That belief is powerful, and if you don't have it, it works the other way too. And that's what I'm worried about with Michigan right here is it getting in your head? Couple bad plays, bad things happen, mistakes. And now does the pressure ratchet up because you're already down 7-0? Milk, you got any money on the game or anybody? I mean, we've got, how many are you watching? 10 of you watching? Anybody have any money on the game? I bet Alabama plus 3.5. I had an odds boost, so I bought it up from 2.5 to 3.5. And that's why I'm looking for Michigan on the middle here. I do like I said, I do like Michigan, so I'm not discouraged to bet a middle here at all. Looks like they've gone with the longer commercial breaks for the CFP games, so I guess I probably should have assumed that. ESPN was one of the better ones when it came to commercial breaks during the games for the NFL. But I should have anticipated that these CFP games are going to be long commercial breaks. Bama to win by 7. And a $500 bet, Milk. Oof. You didn't put 500 down on that, right? That's just you get 500 if you win? Or did you put 500 down? Yeah, you get 500? Yeah, what were your odds on that? Do you remember, Milk? Win by 7 or more, and they were underdogs in the game, probably pretty big. All right, Michigan, run the ball here, right? And of course, they're an empty set. Here you go. Hey, look what happens. Run the ball. I like Corum a lot. I wonder what he's going to look like at the next level. I feel like he's one of those backs you're going to get in the third or fourth round, and because he just doesn't physically have the stature, but I feel like he's going to do well in the NFL. Look what happens when we give our best player the football. Yeah, nice little cross block, trap block there. Makes a nice little hole for Corum. Yeah, and this is McCarthy playing against NFL guys. So this is going to affect his tape a lot, like a lot for his NFL evaluation. They didn't play a lot of NFL caliber competition, right? Like you'll go back and look at the Ohio State game, but this game is, I think, really important for J.J. McCarthy, even if they win it. You go against Washington or Texas, they have some NFL bodies, not like Bama. And he looks like he's struggling just a little bit out the gate here. Big third down. I wish I could just leave this up for you guys, but I can't. But I can. I do feel like I can do this. So at least you know where I am. Big play. Give it to your best player. That's a little bit better. Let's do that. Yeah, tough for them having lost their center. When he went down, the stadium there just felt poof. Tough. All right, McCarthy may be finding it a little bit here. That was a nice play. Nice play. Great escape right here. Maybe a little bit of a hold. Nice throw on the run. Run the ball. Michigan putting together an excellent drive. Got him. Corum wide open. Excellent drive put together by Michigan. Now we got a football game. Now both teams feel like they're in it. Let's go. This is going to be fun. Solid flood and just wide open. Ten plays, 75 yards. Beautiful. We got a football game, folks. We got a football game. All right, we're going to take the break with them. We'll be back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Nice little drive by Michigan there. Little, big, nice big drive by Michigan there. And we're 7-7 tied up in what I think is going to be an incredible game. I hope is going to be an incredible game here in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Yeah, what a miscommunication from Bama there. I think now's when you get Milroe going a little bit. Run the ball a little bit more, get Milroe going. Are they going back to commercial? Get out. Oh, my goodness. They really do a kickoff and then a commercial? Okay. Fun day in the NFL yesterday, and looking forward to Week 18 coming up. Milkman's 49ers clinch the number 1 seed with a shocking loss from the Philadelphia Eagles. That paves the way for them to have the number 1 seed and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That's huge. But another side effect, which is what everybody's talking about, is that missed call that cost Detroit that game. They could easily be sitting in the 2 seed right now. Real tough. I mean, that's brutal, if you ask me. I think that 2 seed makes a huge difference. That divisional round playoff game, you're then guaranteed a home game for. Just tough all the way around. And you can't go back at the video and know what was said to the referee. What I've heard most recently was that they tried a little gamesmanship, sending more than 1 tackle over there to report as eligible, which is true. And that when they do that, they are understanding the risk of you might trick the ref too. And apparently that is the excuse from the NFL as to why it happened the way it happened, and they don't care. So tough for Detroit. I mean, to have to go back to Dallas or back to Philly for that second round playoff game, if you make it there, it's a tough way to go about it. But who knows? Maybe we get an upset. You don't have to worry about it. As far as college football, I got to say the bowl season has been tough to watch. Really, really tough to watch. I've found myself turning off most of the bowl games. Either you have teams with a bunch of guys who opted out, and the games aren't good, or you've got one team who didn't have opt-outs and one team who did, and I don't know, it just made it real tough, if you ask me, to watch bowl season this year. Love to know what you guys think about that, though. Finally, playing football again. I'm going to start timing these after touchdowns because that was seriously like 15 minutes. Like Sanders still a lot. Into a passing formation, but you can always run it with Milrow. Try to spread them out a little bit. Wow. Third and 11, and now same question. Like, do you want to just send Milrow back there and let him rip it? Of course, my feed is taking a poop. There she goes. Looks like I missed a play, though. Milrow with a run ends up short, and Michigan gets the ball back. So 7-7 with Michigan a chance to take back control of this one. Punter is in a lot of pain. Yeah. Yeah, how do you not throw a flag on that? He's still in his kicking mode. His foot hasn't come back down yet. Like that's absolutely a flag. How do you not throw a flag on that? I just don't get how you don't throw a flag on that. But I guess that's in the past now. Michigan getting good movement on these run plays. 3-4 yards a clip, easy. Which is surprising to me. I wouldn't have run it right at Bama, but they're doing a good job here. See if they can rough them up a little bit. Empty, and it looks like zone. No, man. Again, as always, love to hear your bets. If you're just getting in, let me know what you got on the line. Yeah, when they're running the ball on first down, man, they are getting ahead of these sticks, and it is impressive. I mean, they are handling this Bama defensive front. Look for a shot play here. 2nd and 2, you're around midfield. Yeah, you want to stay ahead of the sticks, but you also want to stretch that D a little bit. Nice run. 4 or 5, 7 yards. Wow, 7 yards at the end. Little disjointed with the injuries and the penalties here. Unnecessary roughness. See if that kills this drive. It's a soft call for me. I mean, when you teach an O lineman, when your guy's down on the ground, to pile on him, make sure they don't get up and make a play. All right, well, that makes it 2nd and 11, it looks like. Third and 9. Good first quarter. Lots of action. All right, we will be right back after the quarter break's done, which is going to be, 15 minutes based on how it's been going so far. So we'll be back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for the second quarter? Michigan now with a 3rd and 9 after that weird penalty. He completes the pass, but nice tackle. Close enough maybe to go for it, though. Oof. Arnold almost got his hand on that ball. I think he might have even touched it a little bit. So Michigan punts it away. They were in their own end, but it was maybe short enough to go for it. Michigan minus 2.5 right now. Oh, what a blitz. What a blitz. Slid the line the other way, and they had no idea he was coming. Now, that's Milroe's guy, right? But I think he had enough guys to cover. I'd have to go back and count. But that's Milroe's guy. He's got to know he's got to get the ball out. If that guy comes, it's his alert. Yeah. There's a problem with the communication on the O-line right now. Michigan's confusing them. And this is an action off of the last blitz they did. So they do the same exact blitz, but they loop the D tackle around. Yeah, they tried to slide. You know what? The communication was okay. They tried to slide. They just couldn't execute it. Good back-to-back blitzes, though. I mean, give credit to Michigan's play caller. I don't know who their defensive play caller is. I should. But it's a blitz that looks the same exact as the last blitz, and they pick it up, but with the added twist on the end of it where the DT comes around the edge of the blitzer and he comes free. Michigan gets the ball right back. Michigan defense is playing fantastic football right now. Their only touchdown that they gave up was on a giveaway. And there was a blown run fit on that, but yeah, pass rush has been great. Can Michigan put together another drive? Take control here. We'll be right back. All right, we're back after an incredibly long commercial break again. Michigan running the ball on first down has been successful. I think they should. I really think they should stick with it. I really do. Nice pickup by Corum. Nice blitz pickup by a vet running back there. And he's in open space and still is able to just break down and make sure the guy doesn't get past him. Nice job. McCarthy rushed the throw because he felt like he was going to be under pressure. Turns out he wasn't. But, happens that way sometimes. Waited way too long to throw that ball. If you're going to throw that ball, it's got to be out quick. That'll make it fourth down. So we're trading 3 and outs here. Whose offense is going to wake up first? If you asked me to bet on it, I'd tell you I think Michigan's offense is going to wake up first. But I'll tell you this. I'll be shocked if we go to halftime 7-7. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So somebody's going to make a play. Guess what? Another commercial. We'll be back with them. Well, like I said, I should have been mentally prepared for the amount of commercials that we were going to have to endure for these college football playoff games, but here we are. We are an hour in and barely into the second quarter. The amazing thing is that they come back from commercial and then do like a 30-second or minute video breakdown. Like, we don't need to wait this long, guys. Positive play on first down. Give me a positive play on second down. Nope. Yeah, Michigan's defense just keeps making negative plays. You know what I mean? And that's impressive. Little confusion in the defensive backfield for Michigan. Yeah, are they going to take a timeout? Yep, sure are. Yeah, some confusion in the defensive secondary and probably a good timeout to use in the first half there. No doubt we're going to another commercial here, right? Yeah, without question. All right, we'll be back. 3-minute commercial break and another minute that we spend on the Milrow family. Excellent. Thank you. Nice tackle by Sanderstill. I really like him. Now we're going to punt it, and guess what? More commercials. Toledo makes an appearance on the broadcast for the Rose Bowl. Well done. Well done. Hey, nope, commercial break is amazing here. Let's go. Did they finally decide they've had enough? Corum, another 7-8 yards on first down. Man, Michigan is just trucking running the ball. I don't know how they haven't put together another drive. They look like the better team. They really do. Settled in a little bit here. Shaky start. Felt like maybe the moment was a little big for him. I should have bet Michigan plus 5.5 when I had the opportunity. Decided to wait. Oh. Corum escapes the guy in the backfield and gets the first down. I think he could have called a legal shift there. Nice throw. Mental health guy, welcome in. I need an NCAA football announcement during the CFP, even if it's a small one. You mean for the video game? 100%. Oh my God. You know how excited that would make me? They'd probably save it for the championship game, though. Unbelievable. Wow, that flea flickered, and McCarthy took a shot. No, it didn't look like a dirty play. It just to get this off, man. Oof. Man. Finally, Alabama's defense with a good stop on first down, make it 2nd and 10. Yeah, Kirk made a good point. I mean, that's a backwards pass. If he doesn't get a one-handed grab there, that's a turnover. And even if the ball just trickles out of bounds, you lose 10 yards there. I mean, that's crazy. Mental health guy, any money on the game here? Two straight run plays that Alabama's defense finally able to stack up, and that's got to be driving Saban nuts. So finally get a couple stops on the run, and all of a sudden you're in 3rd and 10. I think maybe you can hold him to a punt here. I think you're a little too far for a field goal, but I don't know how good Michigan's kicker is. But, I mean, that's long for college. 48-58. There you go. That'll get you a first down. Forget about it. Forget about the first down. How about a touchdown? There you go. Yeah, heck of a play. Heck of a run. Tyler Morris. What a run, dude. Michigan takes their first lead of the day. Oh, that's tight. Is he there? He's there. He's there. That's a touchdown. Nice job. Nice job, 8. He's like, I only touched the ball 8 times. I'm getting in the end zone. Mental health guy, who did you have advancing to the championship game? I took Alabama. Oh, they blew the snap. Would have loved for the Tide to run that back. That would have play some football, man. Who did I have advancing? I took Alabama plus 3.5. I bought it up to 3.5 because I had an odds boost. But I really liked Michigan in the game. I just, I'm not sure it's going to be more than a field goal game. But Michigan's looked good so far, despite a shaky start. So what I could do with is less commercials, but of course we've got another one here. So I'll take it with them. We'll be back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm just bracing for them to go to another commercial break after this kickoff. I just tweeted this out. I really want somebody to go through and count how many minutes of commercials versus how many minutes of football we had in this first half. Because I bet they might even be doubling us up. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ugh. Thank God they didn't go to one here. All right, let's play some football. Did he catch that? Get out of town. Show me again. Good throw. Great throw. Did he catch that? That is stupid good. Wow, what a catch. Next one. It's a good one, mental health guy. Milrow just launching bullets now. But listen, even if you don't hit something like that, just let them know, hey, we can go over the top on you. I think it matters. Good coverage. He pins him against the sideline, doesn't give him a ton of room. That's why the throw ends up being out of bounds. You tell your wide receiver you want to work back towards those numbers, back towards the hash, to try to create room between you and the sideline, make a bigger window for your quarterback to throw it into. Throwing the ball a lot here. Bama throwing the ball a lot here, and all I can think to myself is there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Don't give the ball back to Michigan. Just run the ball. Like, go slow here. Nice first down pickup. Yeah, just go slow here. No 2-minute warning in college ball. They've only got 2 timeouts left. You can eat the rest of this half and go get a score. They're going to call him for not getting set. Little things hurting Bama now. Now you got to hit a couple passes here, I bet. 1st and 15. Could try to run it. He's going deep again. Ooh. Wide receiver ends up playing D-back there. Nice route. 2nd and 15. You got to pick something up here. Probably want to keep the clock running. I don't mind Milrow running that. Who's going to get it? Nice. Oh, hold on to that ball. You need that. Nice run by Milrow. I didn't think he was going to get there. Why'd you give up so many yards, 84? Now Bama's going to use some timeouts, and we're going to have 25 minutes of commercials. So 48 seconds left. Oh, thank God they're not going to commercial. Talking about the flow of the game and how it's kind of turned twice now. And I think that's right. I mean, early in the game, you wondered if the moment was too big for Michigan. They settled down a little bit. They looked like they were going to dominate here, and I really think that blown extra point made a difference here. Feels like gave Alabama just a little bit of momentum. I don't know if Milkman's in here, but I'm wondering how you're feeling right now. Wouldn't have been the throw that I made there, but yeah, you're wasting time. Right back to it for 3rd down here. Did you have 2 plays called? Sure did. Oh. And that's, you got a really good field goal kicker, so it might not knock you out of field goal range, but that's tough. What's the right tackle doing here? Pick one of them. Pick one, though. Let 2 guys run on each side of you. Grab and hold one of them. Yeah, Michigan with blitzing been getting after that offensive front of Alabama. I don't know that that's a student section, but okay. I know he's a good kicker. It's a long kick, though. (10-13). 7 seconds left, and I assume Michigan's just going to make him kick it off here and see if they can get a return. Oh, I didn't know that they deferred. Okay, so that's good. I mean, now you're talking about that Madden double up. You know what I mean? So even if it's only 3-7 or 3-3, even just being able to string a couple scores together, important. You know. It's amazing to me. Have they finally decided they've had enough commercials? Incredible. Let's go. Okay, 25-yard line. You going to take a shot here, Michigan? No, we're just taking a knee. All right. Well, what a first half. It's been fun. We will take a break before the second half like we always do. Go get yourself some food, get yourself a drink, run to the bathroom, and we will be back for the second half. Commercials or not, we're going to be here. So come back and join us for the second half, and hopefully we got a classic Rose Bowl game here that we'll enjoy to end this playoff. All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome back after an hour-long halftime show. I was thinking maybe I would do both CFP games today, and I don't know that I can stream for 10 hours. Because yikes, man. Love for somebody to keep a running timer of how many minutes of commercials they run for this football game in the second half. Would love to know. But finally ready to kick off the second half. Bama down 3, gets the ball. Line is Michigan minus 3.5 right now. I have exactly that. I've got Bama plus 3.5, which I bought up before the game. I am looking the middle. I do think Michigan, I think Michigan ends up winning the game. I think they're the better team. But I just couldn't pass up a full field goal for Bama. So I'll be looking for a middle here. I would love for Bama to go down and score a touchdown and turn the screws a little bit here, but we'll see what they do. Bama always more of a second half team. That used to be because they would run the ball and just wear you out. Not as much true anymore, but Michigan defense has looked great so far. Gonna have to come up with some answers. Solid run for Bama. And they hadn't really been able to get the running game going. They had a couple big ones. They broke one big one, I remember. But hadn't been able to get the run game going. Michigan had been running the ball really well. And if Bama can get the run game going here, I think it's going to make a huge difference. Don't put it all on Milroe, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Milroe escaped the wrong direction out of the pocket after having all day. You gotta hope for more than that. Max protect, like I get it, but then roll out to your left-hand side and you got all kinds of extra space. I know you don't got wide receivers over there, but that's why you have so much room over there. There you go. Another first down for Bama. Nice cut to bounce it outside, but then get up inside of your wide receiver blocking there. Pick up that first down. Yeah, Bama's offense churning a little bit here. Easy throw for Milroe, still picks up 9 yards, a little screen pass. See if you can get him into a little bit of a rhythm here too. Like this drive from Bama a lot. Oh, you gonna outrun him? You sure are. You got to finish this drive if you're Bama. Don't just settle for a field goal here. Don't get conservative. Wow, what a disaster. Yeah, I mean, you want your guy to fall on that, but also, could you have picked it up? At least just thrown it out of bounds, you know what I mean? Second and 23. Brutal. Wow, what an implosion on this drive for Alabama. I mean, you were cooking, and 2 bad snaps now in a row. Third and 29. Goodness. Yeah, just run the ball and punt it away. You ruin your coin toss win too. I mean, you were in a situation to double up with a field goal on the last possession of the half, and then score again on the first possession of the second half, and that's screwed up now too. Michigan been unable to really take hold here. They've been the better team, it felt like. But little mistakes and stuff, and just unable to take control, take over. You wonder if they can drive down and get a score here, and all of a sudden it's a 10-point lead and the game feels different. So we'll take a little break. We'll be back after the 15 minutes of commercials here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Again, as if we didn't have commercials, let's do a little breakdown afterwards. Spend a minute talking about pitching the ball. A little confused. I thought there was a Monday Night Football game for the play. Oh, no, I guess that would be the last week of the regular season. Okay, that makes sense. For when the championship game was. Second and 10 for Bama here. Got to get a stop. I really do believe. I think this stop is important. Your offense was flowing a little bit. Couple mistakes. Don't let this get out of hand. Get a quick stop here. Get the ball right back to your offense. Third and 9. Did he catch that? No, he didn't. That's a catch. It's a catch. That's a catch. Oh, man, that is so close. Gregor, what's up? They did call it a catch. Wow. Hey, boss, when the conference system implodes, how many schools will be part of the College Football Association? 70, 80, 90. I don't think the conferences are going to implode just because there's so much money that flows through them. I just think you'll have some sort of alliance or association or whatever with the four big ones, and it's essentially going to be one AA and one A. You know what I mean? Like it was, that split happened, I don't know, decades ago. But it'll be, I think you're going to eventually what you're going to get to, not when it initially goes down, but one side will be the Big Ten, one side will be the SEC, and it'll be like AFC and NFC in NFL. You know what I mean? And you'll have playoff systems on each side, and then the two champions will play, and I think that's how it ends up working out. So I think it's probably ACC and SEC combined for the SEC side of that, and the Big 12 and the Big 10 probably combined for the big side of that, and you get two little conferences there. You know what I mean? All told, I think probably 80 schools. You get 20 in each of the major conferences by the time we're done with all this. So 40 in each conference and 80 in the whole association. And it'll be a clear delineation between them and the group of 5, group of 6 other conferences. It'll be interesting to watch. Realignment is, far from done. Next couple of years are going to be crazy. Next decade. That's going to cause a 4th down because he had to go back. He had to catch it behind him and fell down. He could have picked up that 1st down easy if that ball's in front of him. Yeah. Kirk's mentioned it now. Had a ton of room. All right, so if you're Bama, you were moving the ball here. You were driving. A couple bad snaps is what set you down here. The way you were doing it, positive plays on 1st down, running the ball, easy throws, all that. Make sure you get back to it. You know what I mean? Another commercial break. Again, as always, we'll take it with them. We'll be back. All right, buddy, welcome back. Positive play on 1st down. And I think that's important for both these offenses, but particularly for Alabama. Already 5 minutes left in the third. Quick moving third quarter here. Wow. Yeah, not a great throw. Michigan looking for a fake here. Ooh, did he touch that? So the Bama offense looked good coming out, but has sputtered this last drive. We'll see if Michigan can keep it going too. And you guessed it, another commercial break. So we will be back. Welcome back. Gregor asked the question, honest question. Are the defenses good? Offense is bad. Or coaches scared? I asked because I just got here. I think it's been the Michigan defense has been excellent. The Bama defense has been good. I don't think the offenses have been bad. They've moved up and down the field a little bit, but I think everybody's just a little bit tight. And there was a couple times where you felt like the teams were settling in a little bit, and then somebody makes a mistake and everyone gets tight again. So I really would give credit to the defenses here more than anything. Yeah. The offenses have had their most success when they have positive plays on first down. But you had an incomplete pass on first down for Michigan, A run for a yard on second down for Michigan, and now you're in third and long, and this is where the offenses have really struggled. Defenses have played really well on third and long. Yeah. So, and McCarthy speeds up a little bit because he's been feeling the pressure. Let's see. So the blitz is coming, but he's got time, and it just not the best throw, man. You know what? I take that back. He was right in his hands. Just a drop. I take that back. And just like that, 3 and out, and you punt again. Good field position for the Tide. All right. 3 and out, commercial break. Let's keep it going. How about? We'll be back right after this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. The sunset over the San Gabriels, which, of course, ESPN loves to make a big deal about. But if you live in Colorado, that's just a Monday night, is all that is. All right, so tied with good field position. Positive play on first down, very important. Here you go. Milrow for 8-9, puts his shoulder down too. Get those boys fired up. 2nd and 1. Take a shot here. They hand it off. Pick up the first down, though. But I would have loved to see a deep shot there. Let them know we're not just dinking and diming. Why are you taking the shot on this down? Milroe escapes like Houdini. Ends up with a first down, close to a first down. But you should have taken that shot play last down. Almost wasted first down and had a sack. They did give him the first. Nice positive run, first down, 3 yards. Of course, you'd love more than that, but you'll take 3. 2nd and 7, stay ahead of the sticks. You're in range to tie this up, Jalen, so no mistakes here. Nice throw. Good read, nice throw. Get the ball out, and you pick up a first down. Good read. Minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Got to find a way to put this in the end zone if you ask me. Tough one there. If you're going to run, I'd like you to just make the decision and cut it up instead of trying to orchestrate blockers, which ends up not working out and you run out of bounds. Let's see what the line is right now. Can still get Bama plus 2.5. Wow. Probably one more play before quarter here. Tough. And now you're back behind the sticks. I mean, you didn't do so well on first down. Take a penalty on 2nd down, and now it's 2nd and 15. All right, here we go. 4th quarter. All right, we'll be back. 4th quarter coming up. All right, everybody, welcome back. Fourth quarter. And 2nd and 15 for the Crimson Tide. I think it's important you pick up 5 or 6 here at least. Make sure you don't come away with nothing here. And they call a run just for that reason. And he's going to pick up the first down. That a kid. Offensive line feeling it a little bit too. I mean, this is straight out of the Bills playbook here. Just let Josh Allen run that thing straight up the middle. Hell yeah. And now you're 1st and goal. Easy. Walks in. Touchdown. Bama with the lead in the 4th quarter. Where have you heard that before? All right, so I started out with Bama plus 3.5. Right now I can get Michigan plus 3.5, and I'm going to take it from my middle. So now I got a 7-point middle, each team with 3.5 points. If it ends as a field goal game, I'll win both. Big extra point there to make it 4. But I've said it a few times, and I do believe it. I feel like Michigan's been the better team tonight. Bama feeling, I mean, here's what they've been doing. They've been having success on 1st down, and they've been letting Milroe just run the ball. And that's all they've need to do. When Michigan has gone to Blake Corum, they've been great. And then when they try to throw it 3 times in a row, they're off the field. So we'll see if they can get a long drive together here for a touchdown, get back in the lead here. But I think the Michigan defense has played better than the Alabama defense so far. And if Michigan can put together a long drive here, I feel like I like them to win it. Gregor, what's the over-under for Texas and Washington triple digits? It's going to be a fun one, that's no doubt. Over-under is 61.5 at BetMGM, which is what I use. Feels a little high for me. I would probably go under on that, and I don't like betting unders. So, I mean, I'll stay off of it. But I'd probably go under on that. These are 2 teams that have never been in this spot before. And I just think they're going to be a little tight. I think they're going to score plenty, but I think they're going to be a little tight. Going with the over, I don't blame you. 2 good offenses. Couple yards for Corum. Positive play on 1st down. Always want more, but take the 2 yards. Second and 9, run the ball again if you ask me. Play action. McCarthy took a hit there trying to get rid of the ball, and it just kind of dribbled out. Too much. McCarthy with time. Every time you throw the ball, disaster happens, man. Right back off the field. 3 and out, and now you got to feel great if you're Bama. And if I'm Saban, I'm like quarterback power all day. Like, let's just ram it down their throat here. Still only Michigan plus 3.5. Oh, I don't know if that touched the Michigan guy or the Bama guy. If it touched the Michigan guy, the Bama guy can return it with impunity. Because if anything bad happens, you take it back to that spot. If the Bama guy touches it, it's a live ball. So, all right, commercial break. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back. All right, baby, let's go. Michigan defense has played great today and needs to play great right here. I'm talking 3 and out. Like, you cannot flinch here because it's going to start getting late early here. So, oh, it did hit a Bama player. That punt did hit a Bama player. I wondered. Wow. Great play by the Alabama returner. Gregor, I'm pleasantly surprised the NFL flexed the Texans Colts game to primetime Saturday. Yeah. I honestly thought that might be the Sunday night game because it very much looks like a win and in. Oh, Milroe with the fumble. Michigan with the ball. 12 minutes to go. Oh, that is absolutely massive. Listen, if I'm Saban, I'm getting my defense together. Hey, it doesn't matter what part of the field we're on. Okay? You guys have played fantastic football. Go out there, keep playing good football. But huge turnover. You've got to stem the tide here momentum-wise a little bit. Wow. Great play by Michigan. Sudden change. You going to take a shot? Sudden change, 50-yard line. Big play. Wasn't a shot, but they got a big play out of it. Nice little easy throw, but he was wide open. Quick, I go tempo here. Looks like McCarthy's trying to. They're going to replay right now. But McCarthy was running up to the line. Yeah, they're right on it. Let's go. Absolutely. And if you're Bama, just honestly, deep breath, guys. Deep breath. Gregor, to finish what I was saying before, I was also thrilled they flexed that game to Saturday night. I thought that might be the Sunday night game because there's so many other things that have to happen before it for that to be winning in for one of them. But, they almost fumbled the ball. Thought maybe the Bills and Dolphins would be the Saturday night game because it's standalone, right? Like that game only affects those two teams. It doesn't affect everybody else. That Texans-Colts game affects everybody. So I was kind of surprised that they put that on Saturday night and not Sunday night. But yeah, I'm thrilled. It's a good lineup for Saturday with Steelers-Ravens and then Texans-Colts. Should be fun. 4th down, and they're going to kick here. Make it a 1-point game, which is great for people who have each team plus 3.5 right now. Let's do that. Let's just kick field goals the rest of the game. No more touchdowns. What do you say? Wow, Chris Fowler taking shots. We've seen the simple things be very difficult for both teams. Missed it. Oh, that's brutal. Ten minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Still plenty of time. Wow. Tide are going to end up with the ball almost at the same spot that they had it before, between the fumbled pitch and the field goal. Crazy. All right, we'll be back. Welcome back. Talking about the failed flea flicker play right here. Yeah, 2 missed kicks for the Wolverines here. Positive play on first down for Bama. And these two offenses, man, I'll tell you what, though, if they go against either of the teams and the others, whoever makes it to the final, you're going to have to find some offense because this is not going to cut it versus, high-powered offenses. Oof. Oof. Bama running the ball. Michigan just always an inch away. On the Michigan side of the field, 9 minutes left. This one's setting up for a nice end. Yes, I think Harbaugh's back in the NFL if he wins the title. If he loses here, I think he goes back. But he knows his recruits better than I do. If he doesn't believe he's got the next quarterback, next offensive lineman, that's a first-round pick, you know what I mean? He'll bail. But I think he stays until he wins one. Chicago is definitely on the top of the list, but it came out that they might keep Eberflus. Guess who else I think is on top of the list? The Los Angeles Chargers. I think you look at that, you say, I got a quarterback, and I have incredible talent on defense. Could be a lot of fun. Also, you've got Tepper in Carolina, who, as much money as he can spend, he has been spending. And as many drinks as he can throw on people, he's been throwing. But Carolina might be a landing spot just because they'll pay, We'll see. The LA job is super. Oh, man. Bama just pounding the rock down to the 30. The LA job is super enticing because of the situation, but Spanoses are not known for handing out big contracts. And there's no cap on coaches' salaries. So to think that they're going to match other teams is tough. I've heard they're a little fed up with the reputation of being the cheap franchise in LA, which is interesting. Maybe they do go make a big splash, but it'll be fun. If they would move on from Tomlin, he'd find a job here real quick. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, that's something I could see Pittsburgh doing. Pittsburgh has had a history of, no, we're going to go find our guy, not everyone's guy. And that's worked really well for them. But you have had a changing of the guard since they last hired a head coach. So we'll have to wait and see. What a tackle. Nice tackle by 3 there. Corner blitz, and that's amazing. I mean, you get down there, you break down, and you make the tackle. You know, I think Tomlin's a little bit too much of a hard ass for college football. He just, I don't know that he's willing to do all the extra stuff that you have to do. Beg boosters, shake hands, show up at stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. I don't know that he wants to do all that. It's a lot of extra work. But he would be a good CEO, you know, and that's what NCAA head coaches are CEOs. The other thing that's tough is those NCAA head coaching spots are filled, man. It's not how that works. You know what I mean? Now, somebody like Harbaugh goes to the NFL and he says, "Oh, I'll go to Michigan." Okay, that I could see. But those NCAA jobs get vacant and filled so much faster before the NFL season's even done. I mean, he could make the playoffs this year, so it would be tough for him to move to college football. Nice blitz. Good blitz, good execution. Don't let him step up through the pocket. Good discipline. Real nice job for Michigan there. "52-yard field goal." This dude's nails, though. Oh, he's got it. Michigan down by 7, 4:41. J.J. McCarthy, this is what you dream about, baby. Right? All right. They are back to a commercial break, so we will be back with them. All right, here we go. I mean, you sit in the backyard and 4 minutes left, down 7. College football, you would probably say national championship, but still, I mean, here you are in the Rose Bowl. Sun's gone down. Got the afterglow. I mean, come on. Oh God, back to a commercial. All right, we'll be back. All right, here we go. 75 yards away. As Chris Fowler just said, let's go. Let's do it. You start with Corum, pick up 5 yards. Maybe that's a check because that was like the same exact play. Yeah, you could even punt this away if you had to with 3 timeouts. But for always, first down is the hardest one to pick up. A mental health guy, here's my chance for a potential cold take. Am I the only one that feels like Michigan is in a weird spot? Like they can have a good team for many years, but they'll never be good enough to win it all, or is beating Ohio State consistently enough? Beating Ohio State and making the college football playoff consistently is enough. Absolutely. Dangerous. Dangerous throw. I would probably punt this, but it's hard to say. They're going to go for it. 4th and 10 or less. ESPN analytics say go. Of course, they don't tell you which analytics those are. Just ESPN analytics say go. Okay, great. Thank you. Tell me what numbers you're using to make that decision. Corm's there. You got him. And he is wide open. Keep running, baby. Oh, you're going to get a block in the back there. But it should still be a first down. And making the playoff, Gregor. Consistently beating. I mean, what has Ohio State done through the early 2000s? And every year, nobody's calling for heads there. They made and won one title. The rest of the time, they go to the playoff. They're in it. But yeah, dude, if you said Auburn beating Alabama every year and making the college football playoff, is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. So, no, it doesn't have anything to do. Would not make SEC chants grow louder. Yeah, huge block in the back. Yeah, what are you doing? Because you could just stop and stand there and let Corum run behind you, and you would have the guy blocked, right? Like, let Corum make the cut off of you. And instead you shove him in the back and you cost your team 15 yards. McCarthy using his legs. Oh, and that's going to be another 15, isn't it? He was way out of bounds. How do we not have a flag there? Okay. Let's see. Was he still in? No, dude, he's way out of bounds. Yeah, Cam Newton and Auburn beat that was 2002. What are you talking about? I'm saying if you said that right now. Mental health guy, don't score too fast. No, you score when you score. Oh, boy. Down to the 5. No, I think you score when you score. You still got 3 timeouts, and that offense for Bama is not a passing offense. So they're going to have to try to run the ball. You are at best going to tie this game, mental health guy. So I take my chances with my defense on the field and my 3 timeouts. See if I can get the ball back for a field goal in regulation to win the game. I don't want this going into tit for tat overtime. You know what I mean? So no, I score as fast as I can here. Wow, they tipped that pass. Wow. That is crazy. The guy tipped the ball and it just tipped it up more. And Wilson climbs the ladder and gets it. So you got 145, you got 3 timeouts. Alabama's going to start taking timeouts trying to preserve clock for themselves. I really think you just score here. Don't worry about trying to call multiple plays. It's been so hard for you to score on this Bama defense. You spend 4 plays trying to get in the end zone here. See, that was a give-up call. And you want them to use their timeout or eat clock, either one. You're gonna get what you want here, but for me, you just can't limit the number of shots you have at that end zone. It's no guarantee that you walk in. You don't have a red zone cheat code here. It's not Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? If Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback, yeah, run the ball on the first 2 downs, try to eat up their timeouts or clock. And then you say, on 3rd down, I'll figure out how to score. And if I can't, on 4th down, I'll figure out how to score. But the way that this game has been going, I'm trying to score all 4 plays. That's just me. Gregor, surprisingly, they have been game tonight. He said, is the UM O-line better than the Tide D-line? I had said, don't run right into the teeth of that Tide defense. The Michigan offensive line has been holding their own against this SEC front. It's been very impressive. But still, you're not just going to maul them from the 5-yard line and put it in the end zone. Yeah, Kirk is saying it, and you all know I love it. But boot him out and give him the option. He's an athletic quarterback. There you go. Touchdown. And mental health guy, totally agree with you. You boot him out. You give him the option to run or throw. You bring that guy underneath. You hope that it gets caught up. The defender gets caught up in the wash. He does there. Simple flip out. Easy touchdown. Now, who's got the coconuts to go for 2 here? Huh? Who's got the nuts to go for 2 here? Come on. That's all right. We'll take a tie game here. Gregor, I would do it. I'd get fired for it. 20 up. Okay, so now you got 1:34, right? They only have 1 timeout. If you start getting stops against them, I'm taking my timeouts here, trying to get the ball back and kick a field goal in regulation to win it. I do not want this thing going to overtime if I'm Michigan. If I'm Bama, I'm thinking overtime's probably good for me. I don't hate overtime, because the way my offense is designed is from the 25-yard line in, I'm going to start running over people. Let's go. You know what I mean? I am going to take my 350-pound plus offensive line and my quarterback, who is a diesel tank, and I am just going to run people over. So if I'm Michigan, I'm thinking to myself, let's use these timeouts and try to get a field goal in regulation to win. Mental health guy, where's Dan Campbell when you need him? 100%. So it sounds like hopefully we've had enough commercials. That'd be great. We're going to miss this next year. What you talking about? You're going to get 4 more of this next year, 6 more of this next year. It's going to be excellent. Bama using their time out there, or are they just going to let it run? It's going to be what? Don't tell me you're one of those guys, Gregor. Get out. Come on. You don't think there's 12 good teams in college football? Come on, man. Yeah, Milroe's legs can kill the game, but can they pick up enough yards to get him into field goal range? Oh. And here's the other thing, mental health guy. He takes one sack, and he's in trouble. I just don't think the offense can overcome a negative play. And Michigan's been hunting all game. Good play calls, good blitzes, disciplined rush lanes. Yeah, see, dude, Milrow. And this is where, okay, so I'm Michigan, right? You stop them here. Take that timeout. Take that timeout. You know what I mean? Try to save clock here. Gregor, I believed in a big playoff before. Now the regular season still matters. Next year is going to be an issue. Dude, you still can only lose like 1 or 2 games. It's not the NFL where you can go 500 and get in. Even with 12 teams, 3 is going to be the maximum number of games that you can lose. So regular season is still going to matter. And timeout for Michigan, timeout. So 52 seconds. So 2 timeouts, 52 seconds. You're probably going to get the ball around the 10, 15-yard line. How aggressive do you want to be? For me, of course, I'm going for it. Nice job by 12 there. How aggressive do you want to be? Oh. So that's what mental health guy was saying wow about. Got drilled at the 1-yard line, too. So, I mean, what do you want to do here? I probably sneak it on first down, take my time out, run it on second down, and if I don't get nothing, make them take the timeout and then run it on third down. Right? Like if I pop one, I pop one. But I sneak it. Well, you can't just take it to overtime, mental health guy. You can't take a knee. So yeah, you run it. I would have sneaked it on first down, but fine, same difference. But I take my timeout here and run it again and make them take their timeout the next time and then run it on third down. If I don't pop it, I don't pop it. Saban wants him to snap it one more time. I would too. Man, if I'm Bama, I'm making him snap it back here every time. We've seen, and Chris Fowler even made the joke, little things have been difficult. Just make him snap it and hand the ball off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mental health guy, absolutely right. It's still, I mean, it's going to haunt him the rest of his life, but it could have been a whole lot worse. And then gets absolutely blasted. Wow. Well, it's fun at least, right? Milkman is pooping himself somewhere. Your boy has each team plus 3.5. So somebody kicking a field goal and the other team not scoring would be phenomenal for me. Let's do that. Why does there need to be another kneel down? Is there a flag or something? I don't get it. Great fourth quarter, great second half, great game. Dragged a little bit in the first half, a little bit, but great game. All right, let's get a little refresh here. And they, of course, are going to commercial, so we will be back. Okay, let's go. 2020 Michigan with the ball first. Jordan Milroe's going to know what he needs. I think that helps him a lot. Gregor, he was talking about happy for that kid. Would have been a devastating way to lose. He was talking about the punt returner. He was on about the 5-yard line. Ball goes through his hands, picks it up at the 1 and gets tackled. And if he would have fumbled that ball and lost, Corum, get in, get in. Touchdown, Michigan. If Michigan loses that way, that kid lives in infamy. You know what I mean? That's what mental health guy was talking about. But Corum in for a touchdown, 2 plays. Now, nothing's promised with this extra point. Remember, they already missed 1 today. There you go. Okay, so I don't know if the regular season overtime rules apply. I think they do, which means when you go to the second overtime, if you score, you have to go for 2. So Bama's going to have an interesting choice here. If they get in the end zone and score, do you want to go for 2 and just take it in your hands right there? It's going to be interesting, but I'm sure they'll address that if and when Alabama scores. So one of the things that you get gifted here is desperation. First down doesn't go your way. Guess what? You've got 3 more downs. As if you were running a normal offense, it's 1st and 10 for you because you still got 3 plays to pick it up. So deep breath, 2nd and 9. Let's see what you can get done here. Milroe with a little shimmy. Little shimmy, and he saw a hole, and he just went for it. This is the same type of play they ran earlier in the game that Milroe had a huge run on. Oh, it's a counter. It's not. The other one, they had all their linemen going one way. Milroe out the backside. This was actually a trap. This was a counter. But well run, well designed. Okay, so now you're on the 9. You got to get in the end zone. But again, got 4 downs. You know you need to score a touchdown. Now you're in trouble. What a throw. Oh, is your knee all right? God, you all right? Nah, get him out of the game, dude. That leg got bent a way it should not. All right, so fourth and goal at the 4. Oof. All right, here we go. What's up, KY Jelly Time? No, I cannot stream it anymore. I got pinched. And as I said during those games, after I get my first copyright strike, I'm not streaming them anymore. So are they gonna go to commercial? What are we doing here? 10 minutes before this play. Did Alabama take it? God damn it. Oh my God. Oh. Fourth and goal. Here we go. Stopped him. I'm fine with the play call, mental health guy. Your quarterback your diesel quarterback running behind that offensive line was your best play all game. And maybe it's because I'm a Bills fan. Like, that's what I'd want. Josh Allen doing that. Can't fumble the snap, but I want 11 on 11. You know what I mean? Huge win for Michigan. Feels like they broke through a glass ceiling. I got to win one more to break through that glass ceiling, if you ask me. But definitely a big deal. Beating Alabama makes it a bigger deal than just getting there. You know what I mean? Wow. All right. Well, we've got one more CFP game going on. It's going to kick off in about 10 minutes. I will be on social media if you guys want to hit me up, chat about it. But I just can't sit through all the commercial breaks for the other one. I can't stream both of them. So we're just going to do the one. Let's see. No Thursday night football this week, so we won't be there. We'll be back for Saturday. I hope to do the Saturday, at least one of the games, maybe two of them. We'll see how that goes. And then, of course, the Sunday pregame show. And I will, again, try to do Monday night, the championship game between Michigan and whoever wins the next one. So appreciate y'all for being here. Had a great time. Was a hell of a game. A lot of fun. And excited for the next one and week 18 in the NFL. Going to be great. All right, guys. We'll see you later on this week.